So I only sold some of the token that I bought. So the Digin 1,377%. The TYBG, even though it's an airdrop, I also make some money from it. Zoro, that also gives some percentage. Then Blef, it also, I enter from somewhere around there. It goes up like this, $16 turn to 90 something dollar. You know, I did this also back in during the last bull run also, that I bought Shiba with just $19. No, $90, not 19. With $90, and the $90 turned to about $900+. I shared it on our WhatsApp then when we were still on WhatsApp. So I also told everyone to buy this, to do the same. We did it also again with Pepe just recently. It gave us like over 800% plus, and I believe it will still do more than that. So there's something I actually saw. I'm not gambling it. I have my way around it. And I used to be the person that don't like shitcoin before, like all these meme projects. I used to be someone that don't like them before, but that is where the market is heading towards. That's where the market is now. So there's nothing we can do. We are a trader, not an advocate. We are traders, not advocates. So advocates will be like, oh, shitcoin is nonsense. Don't trade it. Don't do this. Don't do that. That's for advocates. Trader, even if the whole world is set on fire. If trader can benefit from it, trader will trade it. God forbid bad thing, but that's just how trader. That's just what trader seems like. So you benefit from things that are happening around you. And there's also this that goes like shitcoin is not analyzable. That is the most bullshit talk that I've ever heard in my life. Shitcoin is analyzable, and I use analysis to enter Digin. So the first chart I share with you guys is this. When the price break around this area, I miss all this move, but this is where I later enter it again. When it break above this level, that's where I enter. Then I share the chart with you guys on the Telegram, and it goes up like this. So even though I took some profit here, I bought again when it goes down here, then it fly up like this. So shitcoin is analyzable. Another one I also have that I analyzed recently, Blef. Oh, it's not Blef, sorry. Breast. It's Breast, not Blef. Yeah, Breast is it. I also analyzed this. And what analysis did I do on this? I analyzed that, okay, it's going down. And yesterday, it was around this area when this red candle that you're seeing here, it goes down like this. Then I know, okay, it break below my trend line. It also break below this zone. It go back up there to retest it. And then, look at this, it dump down like that. So, shitcoin is analyzable. But you make it simple. That's the thing. Make it simple. I'm looking for something here. I want to calculate that move that it did. So yesterday slash this morning, it have already dropped like 60 something percent, about 60+% before it later switch its way upward like this. Whether it will continue going up, then now currently now if it also break above this level, I might be rethinking maybe I will buy some. If it break above this level, I might be rethinking maybe, because this is a structure here now. Although the structure is here, but then this one here again, it creates another one here. So then it goes down after that. So if it go back up and break this, then that will be our break of structure like that. So we can make use of it to enter trade again, and then let this go. Like this analysis is already done its own job, so we can move to another one. Analysis doesn't have to be overcomplicated. Just make it simple. So guys, don't forget, if you have any issue, maybe you can't hear me very well, you can't see my screen very well, any other thing, just drop a message in the group. I can see every message that is going into the group, please. So make sure you don't unmute your speaker, it will disturb the whole training. Okay, now the main topic of today: how to analyze meme token. So I have these three bots that you're seeing here. I have these three robots that I make use of, and you know, just like every other cryptocurrency, every other market, you know, even the normal crypto, all those normal good and useful cryptocurrency, with a lot of research, if you can sit down from morning till night, in fact from Monday to Saturday or to Sunday, you will always see something to research about. Now you need money, so you must do the job, so you must always see something to research about. That is the same with meme token. Meme token seems like another word entirely. It seems like another word entirely. So there's always project. I still checked this thing yesterday. Yesterday. But look at me now. I wake up this morning, over 250, 265 meme token have been created again. And this one, I opened it. I think it was 4,000 something before. I was able to break it down to like 4,000, 3,000. Waking up this morning, it's already 6,006. So that means if I want to do research on meme token, then I will have to be ready to open, like, do analysis on multiple projects, because meme token, even all those that are normal projects, if they launch and they don't do well, they will probably be crashing downward a little bit until they die fully, until those projects goes down fully. But meme projects can go up pew and go down pew suddenly if the team behind it are not good, if they are bad people. And that's because sometimes some people create meme project to wipe away money from other people. So in order to avoid that, I'm actually going to teach you. I'm going to teach you how to find a way around it. So now what to do? Okay, before I even go into that, also there's another thing that you need to understand. You need a platform where you can keep track on your wallet. You need a platform where you can keep track on your wallet, and this Zorion.io, app.zorion.io is a very good one that you can make use of. I'll share the link in the group later. So you can just add it to you can, I mean, you have to open it and then connect your wallet into it, so that way you will be able to keep track on your wallet. So, and you can also just add your wallet address into it and such, so to give you the balance of your wallet also. And you can choose network, whether all network or just base chain or whatever one. So you can see these are all the transactions that happen in this wallet. This is a I opened this wallet because of this program, so it's not my personal wallet, so don't freak. So you can see all the Ethereum I have on normal Ethereum blockchain, the one on Arbitrum, the one on Scroll network, and the one on Base network. So because we want to work with a Base network, I will just change this network over here to Base, which is where I have $19. And another thing, okay, I think I need to take it back to all those network. So all those network, you can see under this all network, you can see history also. As things are coming in and going out from your wallet, you'll be seeing the history here, and your balance will be down here. But then overall total of your wallet will be over here and up here also. So overall, where you can also go over here to check the history. You can go to this side to check the history. So I deposited this Ethereum into this wallet this morning, and these are the transactions I've done so far before today on this wallet. So if you have NFT in your wallet, you can check it from here, and then your token will be down here over here. So you can just play around this platform. I've dropped the link in the private group. You can also copy it from up here also. So you can just play around this platform to get familiar with it. You will need it as time goes on. So that's another one like that. So let's get to the main job now. All you need to do, but if you check, okay, first if you check, or if you see this trending it and SOL over here, all you can see here is meme token that are built on Solana and Ethereum blockchain. And I don't think any of us want to joke with Ethereum blockchain at this moment, because even Base network was collected $9 from yesterday, and they still cancel my transaction. Even Base blockchain collected $9 from yesterday and cancel my transaction. So, but I think it have goes down this morning. But that yesterday night, something, I don't know what happened actually. Everything was just crazy, and gas fee went above the sky. So, but if you are looking for Solana blockchain, Solana meme token, so you can see they have them here. Let me see this PP replicator or something. It's not the real PP, so don't fall for it. Most of the time you don't need to care about the name of project you are searching about. You don't need to care about it. Let me close this. Actually, our main topic is, okay, someone said they use $26 yesterday. I used $9. The thing pepper me, like I felt bad, so really bad. So you can see I just opened this perpetrator, what they call itself. So I just opened that one now. So another one. So you can open as many as you want. So I use desk screener. So because of that, I always open it at this desk screener you are seeing here. Desk screener, you can see desk screener. So you can use desk T, or I don't know what desk that is. Okay, desk 2. You can use desk 2 if you are desk 2 person. So you can use desk 2 also. I use desk screener most, so I always open it at screener. So it is always good that you open the link like before it started pumping. When it started pumping, that's when this chart will show up. When it started pumping, that's when this chart will show up. But when it first launched, this is what you will see. Mega. They just launched Mega, and that's why it shows this. But if I open it now, they have sent this message since March 13. So if I open it now, it will have already pump or dump. So let's open it first and see what is inside. Then we'll now look for the one that they launched recently. So because they just launched it, that's why it doesn't have a chart yet. But when it started pumping or dumping, they will start putting chart on it. The robots will start putting chart on it. So that's how this thing works basically. So I'll just scroll down to the bottom, like fully bottom now, by clicking on this side. So it will take me to the last bottom. Then now this is the latest one over here now. We have latest one. So I'll click on this, and they sent this just 9:18, and we are at 9:25 now. So this is still new, and I'll open the second one also over there. Now we want to talk about Base, but we are now talking about Solana. It's because I actually work on both. So I want you to see it more than just Solana or Base alone. I want to see how it actually works on every project, on every blockchain. So this one, they launch it dump, it goes up, it'll jump also again, like almost immediately, and they lock this liquidity on it. You can see this key that it has this what's it called? Let me zoom the screen very well. So I just zoom the screen so that you guys can see very well. You can see this key that you're seeing here, and if you look down here, you can see the last time they traded this token is 16 hours 40 something seconds, 43 minutes. This is a bad market. The last time they traded it is 16 hours 43 minutes. So this is a bad market, and all we can see is sell. That means they are dumping this thing, and you can actually see the sign on the chart also. So for that reason, we are true on this market. For that reason, we are true on this research. So I close it. Second one, the last time they traded it is 6 hours 37 minutes, and they'll also lock liquidity on it. This is very nice. If they lock liquidity on it, it's a nice one. You can see I don't care about the name. All I care about is what is happening, what is the event around the shitcoin itself. Give me a few minutes, please. So you can see we don't really talk about what is happening, what is the name of the project or whatever. It is after we benefit from it, we can talk about the name. That's why that most of the time you will not see people talk about shitcoin until when they start pumping. That's when you now start seeing people shouting about it online. So it's because nobody care about the name. You just want to make money. So they lock liquidity on it. Nice. The amount of liquidity lock on it is also matter. The amount of liquidity lock on it is also matter. When we find a good one, I'm going to show you how to actually check that also. So this was traded 6 hours ago. The last time it was traded before that 6 hours is 14 hours ago. Also a bad market. You can see no interest on it. Also bad market. So I close that also. Then this, another bad market again. traded, okay, not really a bad market like that. They lock liquidity on it. It was traded 6 seconds ago, 7 seconds ago. So the seconds keep counting. Another person just bought it again. So another person sold. So we keep going like that. But this chart doesn't interest us. This chart doesn't interest us. Look at this. So we move from 4 hours to 15 minutes to 5 minutes, and look at this. It seems like whenever I try to push up, some people always pushing it back down. It's just an activity you are watching. Some people try to push it back down. And the reason behind this, from my own experience, is because there's a Miro. There's a project called Miro. There's a project called Myra. Now, someone created Milo. But probably the person did not have leg, like people that have Milo and Myra. So maybe that is the reason why. And also the liquidity they lock is very small, 6.3k. That's $6,600k. $6,600. They have reduced it again. $6,400 liquidity. So this is also very small. So that's also another reason why the interest is not much. Rich people know themselves when they see themselves. Rich people, they know themselves when they see themselves. So, and how they know if a project worth investing into is the kind of event that is happening around it. So I'm checking if they have a website, a good one. The website doesn't have to be very okay, like really okay. They just have to have a website. So they put their tokenomics on their website, very simple. They put their what's it called here? Their contract address here, which is very nice also. So the name on the which blockchain they are on to, how many supply, 1 billion, LP bonds, yes, I can see that. Tax, no tax. So no tax is also makes sense. This tax something that you're saying here. Okay, I'll talk about it later also. So I just checked that they have website, so it means they actually mean business, only that they don't have money. So they don't have enough followers also. That's the community is too low. You can see all their tweets, they don't have much comments or like on it on their tweets. So that seems like a bad sign. That doesn't seem like a good sign at all. So the account is also new. The account is new. So they don't have much activity going on here. But you can research a project sometimes, and then when you go and come back, you don't like the project, you just left it and go. You're coming back, the project might now start doing fine and you don't bought it because of what you saw. So it doesn't mean that you are wrong or you are right. It just means that the project doesn't go as planned. So some player will tell you what you need to see on time, but for this one we can't see what you need at all. So we let go of this also. Then another one, this one I've already pump and dump. They have a little bit kind of liquidity here. Then it's $85,000, which is nice. The last time it was traded was at 30 seconds, and it was selling like it had been dropping. So not really bad and not good. So what is my interest on this? My interest on this kind of project is that what I normally do on this kind of project, I'll just, at least they have some liquidity, and the market cap is 738k. It means there's a lot of money on this project also. Like it have already pumped sometimes, and if you are able to get from here, you will be making some profit here. So what I would like to do is that some people are still in this project, so I still have interest in it, and I need to check their Twitter, their website, Telegram. I don't really need to check their Telegram. If the activity in the WhatsApp on the Twitter is not really strong, there's nothing, because they are not going to get their market from they are not going to get their people to buy the token from Telegram. They are only going to get most of them from Twitter. Twitter is an open space. Telegram is not an open space. So that's why I prefer to check the website and the Twitter account. Then now that we have interest in this, we can see it have some money in it. So we want to know whether it will continue, maybe it will continue dumping or it will go up at a point. So I scroll down to okay over here too. You need to check this side also. Who is in power over here? You can see the transaction that have been done so far on the token is 18,200 plus. The volume is 7.1 million, and the maker is 5,000 something. So this maker are people that are buying and selling to each other. So when there's no buyer in the market, there are people called a liquidity provider. So this liquidity provider are the one that they are the one that if there's no buyer or seller in the market, so those liquidity provider will have created the liquidity that people will be able to find something to trade with. People will be able to find something to trade with, and that's why you see that liquidity goes down and go up sometimes. But the first liquidity must be created by the team member. So when they create it and they lock it like this, it's a very good sign. So and the maker on the other side, there are people that are buying and selling. So people that are buying and selling, and who are in power over here? The buyers are in power. The sellers are not really in power, 40-something%. On the volume side also, who is in power? There it's a 50-50. Both buyer and seller don't overpower each other. On the transaction side, who is in power? The buyers are also in power. So it shows a good sign on this project, but we don't know whether that doesn't mean it will pump. Now I want to check another thing. I can't find that here. I think that is only on I can't find that here. But this also you are seeing down here also matter. The red flag, there's a lot of red flag on it. People put a lot of red flag on it. So we can also vote on it. Maybe it's so our own thing we had also. Then people say it's fire, only few people, and only few people say it's a shit also. So 240 something people says it's a good project, like it's a good main project, it will go up, something like that. So we see a lot of interest in this, so we can just expect it to break a structure. If you don't know how to trade before now, this is going to be a disaster. If you don't know how to trade, you don't know how to analyze charts before now, it's going to be a disaster. So we cannot buy it while it's going down like this. And also this thing you are seeing here, it's a bad sign. That two candles you are seeing there is a bad sign. It shows a sign that this thing will continue going down, but it doesn't mean it will go down. It will go down. So you can see a sign that something will go down, it will not go down. So but currently now it's a bad sign. So the only thing that can make me start buying this is if it can break above that bad sign. And what makes this a bad sign is that the red candle is bigger than the red candle engulf the green candle. The red candle is bigger than the big candle. The green candle, that's the bad sign there. So it shows a sign that this market will continue going down. People are willing to sell. It's the same thing that happened over here. So you can see this big red candle. After that, what happened? You can see it push downward. So we have small size of it over here too. So but only thing that can make me start looking into this is when it fly up above this. When it goes maybe it goes down, then go up. If we have retest, it's a very good one, then I can buy around this area, thinking it will continue going up. So that is what I'll be expecting on this. So this also, it's a good project, but we are not buying it yet. So let's check the Twitter. They have few numbers of people on Twitter, which is very nice. They have some activity, not too much, but some activity, some activities. People comment, they retweet, they like, you know. So not too much, but not bad also. And then the website, too pinky, not bad. So the website also, the Twitter, the buy now, chat, Telegram, and Kwanko. So the website, you don't even need much things on the website. In most cases, the website will not even give you any message, any much message. You just want to know, okay, let's who they partner with. They don't partner with all these people. They just use their tools. They use their platform to, and let's see the tokenomics, how they distribute their token. If there's no information about the tokenomics, then it's a bad. Tax no, mint and freeze revoke, liquidity bond, total supply 100 million. Total supply 100 million. Okay, not bad also. So I'll just close these two websites. So the only thing now that is stopping us from buying this is that we want the price to go up above this level. That's when we can buy it. Meme token doesn't have to have a user case. It's just like a joke. And everybody that are into the system, all they care about is making money, making money, making money. So you also one of them now. So all you are thinking about is making money, making money, making money. So you don't care about whether it goes up or it goes down. I mean, whether it benefits anything or it benefits nothing. All you care about is that you want to. And if you are willing to buy it, then you just come back up here and you click on this trade on Radeon. So remember, this is a Solana project, so you have to also know which. You can see this project, the blockchain up here. So if you click on this, the name of the project, you will be able to copy the contract address of the project itself. So from here you can just connect your wallet and then trade it. But we are not trading this. So and also okay, let me just leave it and then focus on the main topic of today, which is the base blockchain. So that's how to check for Solana projects. I'll just share the robot name to you guys in the training in the private group, so that if you want to run research on Solana what's it called, Solana meme project or Ethereum meme project, you can use that. Then we also have for base. So this one is base, and one thing I will do here is that I will first of all, okay, before I go down, I will go down to the last topic. Personally, if I'm the only one that want to do this, I will have to check from that hop down to the last down. That's how I will do it. I will not go down to that last. I will not go to the last down. I will check from that hop. From that 200 that I missed, I will start checking it downward. That's how I do it if I want to do it personally. But because of the training, so I have to like do it this way. So now this project now, they just new base bond detected. What this robot gives you is that it lets you know which project bond their liquidity and what liquidity is. So this lock that you are seeing here, you want to know which project actually bond their liquidity. So that's the point of this robot. So new project bond their liquidity. This project now bonds their LP, but you don't just click on anyhow because they say okay, they bond their LP. Then you just check on it. No, you check on the one that actually have money in the liquidity. So you can see LIQ. The market cap is 71,922, while the liquidity is 143. I believe you guys can see that 143, and the liquidity bond is 99%. The name of the project is Democrat. Them. So this is the contract address here. So, but if you have interest in this project, I always check for the one that have. I always go for the one that have more liquidity. Sometimes I might say okay, if it have like 200,000 above liquidity. Some of them can say okay, if you have 100,000 above liquidity. So I'll just click on this because that's 100. So after this, then we can start going. Oh damn. Chat, you click on chat, not Sheriken or what's it called. So you click on the chat. So the chat will take you to the project chat itself. Why is it showing pink? The robot, the other website we opened the other time have globalized our browser. So I will open more. More of that. So this one is having 35 something. We are not going to click on this because it has 35,000 liquidity. That's too small. 10,000 liquidity. That's too small. Zero liquidity. You want to avoid this. You can see it doesn't even have name. Zero liquidity. You want to avoid it. Zero liquidity. Don't want to avoid it. Avoid it. Zero liquidity. 6,000 liquidity. And while you are checking also, there's something that just there's something also not renounced. This not renounced that you are seeing here, it means the developer of the project still have the developer of the project is still in control of that particular project. But this renounced ownership, it means the developer of the project is not in control of the project again. So what that means is that when the developer renounces the ownership, when they don't renounce the ownership of the project, they can still edit things on the project itself. They can still edit things. They can still bastardize the project itself. They can remove the liquidity if they want, program it and anyhow. But if they renounce the ownership, they can't do anything. They have created the project, they have given it to the community. Meme token is meant to be for community, not for developer. Meme token is always for community. Anybody can trade it, anybody can sell it if they want. You can go to the market and buy it and sell if you want. If you make money, you make money. If you make money, if you lose money, you lose money also in it. So you also want to pay attention to that renounce, but also the liquidity must have it must be a meaningful liquidity. So for this one, we'll be letting it go. This one have $182,000 liquidity, and the market cap is still 90 something. I think it's interesting. But then they also renounce the ownership. So I will check the chart. Also. So we want to continue looking for this renounce 50 something thousand too small, 76,000 too small, and 6,000, the market cap 3,000 too small, 56,000 too small, zero liquidity, zero market cap too small, zero liquidity, zero market cap not renounced too small. Over here too the same, 15,000, 16,000 not renounced too small. Please, are you guys getting what I'm actually doing? You can drop a message in the private group. Let me know we are actually getting this. Drop a message in the private group. Let me know you are getting it. Or am I communicable? So Trump 27,000, $111,000. Too small also because of the liquidity. 7,000 too small. 66,000 too small. Zero liquidity too small. Zero liquidity again too small. $187,000 and then 93,000 market cap. And the renounced the ownership also. This caught my attention. Let's see the chart. So that's how you continue checking. That's how you continue going up, checking those projects. That's how you continue going up, checking. But now one thing you now need to pay attention to is that you see those one with bigger liquidity, big boys are in the game. Those one with bigger liquidity, big boys are in the game. And bigger liquidity that I'm talking about is 1 million plus, $1,500,000, $600,000. Those big money like that, big boys are in the game. But also, you don't want to underestimate those 150. You can just do it in your own way. Like you have to be open-minded about this. Sometimes you can just go with 50,000 and above. That's the minimum amount to go with. Anything that is below 50,000, I don't want to check it. So you can also be like that. Anything. But now for the purpose of this training, I focus. And even from recently, I focus on 100,000 upward. If the liquidity is not 100,000, then I'm not doing it. The reason is because even though rich guys are greedy, you know who is more greedy? People that don't have money. People that don't have money are more greedy than people that have money. And when you are putting money on project like a $7,200, these people can just see $100 and just step out of the trade and take all the liquidity and run away, or sell everything they have and run away. And if they do that, I will show you the result of that event later. If they do that, I will show you what. Okay, let me just open this exact one. Actually, you know, they announced the ownership. They have market cap of 3,000 something. Let me open the chart and show you what that can cost. There's a probability that this person will have taken away all the it will have dumped on his community and run away. And if that happens, it's always a disaster. You can see them is still pumping. Them is still pumping. And the liquidity is now $200,000. Why is this not open now? Okay, this one will open now. Guys, I asked if you guys are getting what I'm saying. Only 2 people answer in the private group. If you are getting what I'm talking about, look at this situation now. This person have removed the liquidity again. Now we have $3. We open $100, 100,000 plus, and we only seeing $3 here. And look what happened when that event happened. It dumped. So this kind of project want to avoid it, because we open it from the Telegram robot in a very good condition. Everything was okay. But coming back to the website, to the chat now, we come to the chat, we realize that something have happened. And look at this. And what caused this situation is this. This is what caused the situation. Open source, no. The developer of this project still have control over the project. So aside from what we saw on the robot, you still have some other things to do, some other research to do on this website itself. And that is what we are actually here for. So now you open the chat after you saw like they lock 100,000 plus liquidity. They can lock it truly, but if they lock it for a few minutes, after the few minutes reach, they will just take their money back, and then this is what will happen. Or when they see that few people get into the project, they will start selling. They will just sell everything and then run away. Or they already have a lot of it already with them, so they just sell a big chunk of the project, and then it's dumped like this. So you want to, as you just open the chart, you see this big red something down below where the market opened from. Close the chart once, it will be straightforward. So we can open 500 and we will see that the same thing happen. Just keep closing them. Look at this, close them. Liquidity goes down. The market cap went off. Them is still pumping. Peg is still there. It looks like more dumping is coming. So this one I've refused to open. What happened to you? Okay, liquidity also 4. It already dumped also. So they have changed the liquidity from 7,000 something that I showed you the other time. I told you, poor people are more greedy than rich guys. Poor people will see $10 profit, they will run away. But you see those guys with 1 million something, even though they are greedy too, everybody are greedy. It's a human nature. All of us are greedy. But still, it is easier for people with $1 million account to relax and see what actually want to happen than for people with a smaller tiny amount of money to be that relaxed and watching what will happen. So this also dump, and you can see it even dump more. So I'll just close it also. But then them is still there. Probably it will also dump soon. I don't know, but let's just be watching it. So you can keep going up like that. You will see a lot of players that dump, that go up, that dump, that go up. Let's just keep checking. Let's keep doing the research. So 7,000, it's useless. 69,000, it's not useful. 7,000 liquidity, useless. 36,000, useless. 7,000, 8,000, 140,000, nice. Liquidity also. I mean, the market cap 73,000. Let's open the chart. So you just be open-minded with it. When you see, you can decide to go with 50,000 upward. But for the purpose of this training, we are using so this one also have removed the liquidity. These people are mad. So for the purpose of this training, we are using we are using 100,000 upward. 17,000. So I keep checking. 17,000, 19,000 useless. 19,000, 20,000 useless. you need to also pay attention to the market cap. Don't just be looking at liquidity alone, because sometimes liquidity will be so tiny and the market cap will be so big. If the market cap, if you are looking for 100 on the liquidity side, if we are seeing 100 over here and you are seeing a very small amount of money here, then you might want to also check what is happening on that chart also, on that project also. So no liquidity here, 36,000 too small, 36,000 too small, too small, too small. If I'm too fast, please drop a message in the group so that I can slow down. Too small, 41,000 too small, 76,000. Let's check this. It got my attention. Let's check what we have there. 0, nothing. 5,000 too small, 7,000, 25,000 too small, 180,000. Let's see what is happening there. 180,000, 16,000. They have also rock pull down one also. 24,000 too small, 150,000. Let's see this. 150,000 and 339,000 market cap. This is nice, very very nice. But I hope they have not also dumped on their community. So they have rock pull this one, so you run away from it. They have rock pull this one also, you run away from it. The liquidity have turned to 0, so you run away from it. Vitaly, what they call it, $3. They have also rock pull this one, no market cap again. The last time it was 36 hours ago. Everything is just error. So all those projects that are having error, if you go down to this go plus security something, if you open this arrow down, you will see why it's actually like that. Honeypot, yes. So this is the red flag here. This will be situation on ground. So it's an honeypot project. If you buy, you will not be able to sell. And every other things are okay. Only that it have one red flag, and then the result is what you are seeing. So and they remove. So let's see the remaining one. We just open now. So even this one with a lot of liquidity and everything, that everything is okay. It also rock pull also. So you don't trust them. See, this one even have two red flag. Honeypot, mint table, yes. So that's the red flag over there. These two red sign, and you can see other things are green. So if everything is green, it's okay. But we have two red flag, so it's a bad one. Them is still there. Them is still there. So you can keep opening. It's a job. Happy, what do you think of it? It's a job. So you want to make money from it, and the money, I told you guys I put $16 and make $190 from a project. That's like someone's 3 to 6 months salary of some people. It's like 3 months salary of someone, and it's like let's say 1 month salary of someone. I made it under 24 hours. So, and also I lose on one project yesterday night also, and the reason why I lost from that project is that the gas fee I was trying to sell, and I saw that the project is about to go down. I want to sell it, but the gas fee was doing me somehow. I tried to withdraw some Ethereum from exchange. The Ethereum have been sent, but it's not appear in my wallet, so I have to just go to bed and sleep. So there's nothing I can do, so I just leave it. And the reason I leave it and I did not freak out is because I put money that I know I can afford to lose on it. I think about $80. So by the time I came back to see the project, I've already dumped to 50 something, $59. So I can still take the $59 and run away because I already see the sign that this thing is going down. But then the gas fee and the network is not allowing me to do that. So I just let it be. Waking up this morning, I think I'm seeing some good sign on it, but I can't tell yet. So we keep checking. Flow have some good market cap. It has some also good liquidity. $70,000, $487,000 on market cap. But then it is not renounced. But let's check the chart. And why the chart is opening, then let's continue looking for what we're looking for. 14,000. So you can see what happened there now. If you just focus on liquidity alone, you just lose it. You will lose it, because what you are looking for is not just the liquidity alone. You are looking for even the market cap also. What does it look like? So if you don't check the market cap side, you are just focusing on liquidity, you just be missing out on some project. And look at this. This seems like a strong project. In fact, this seems like a strong project. You can see the launch, it goes down, it started picking back upside, and I can see if you will have seen me post this kind of chart before. So if it break above this level, then I want to be having interest in it. If it break above this level, like it break above it, retest it or somehow, then I'll be having interest in it. So now let's go and check if it's, and the market liquidity is still there. The market cap also have grown even beyond what we saw on that robot. And let's go and check the listing. There's error. So it have a whitelist and a trading cooldown. So people cannot trade it anyhow they want, and it also have a whitelist. So what I will just keep doing on this kind of project is that, aside from it going above this level, I will also be refreshing this page until when these two things become green. Until when these two, the trading cooldown and the has a whitelist, this whitelist will never become green, because it have already happened. And what that whitelist means is that immediately they launch the project on exchange. Immediately they launch it, the team behind it, they have some shares. Like maybe they are the one that first bought it. And how can you know how much of the token they have with them? Just come up here, click on the name of the project. You'll be able to copy the contract address. Go on your search box and search for basecamp.org. When you search for basecamp.org, let it open. Then paste the contract address that you copy. Remember, we copy contract address from here. You come to basecamp.com.org, then search for the address over here. Paste it and then search. So let me copy the Basecamp something for you. So I'll drop it in the private group. Sorry about that. So that is that for the. Okay, so now we are on the contract address. Contract address of this project, of the project, is this that we just searched on Basecamp. And now you can track the project by clicking on this side, clicking on the name over here also, if you click on it, so it will now bring you to where you can get more information about the project itself. So the total numbers of the token is 100 million. That's the total number of it, and the orders are 389, not too much. Then they have to do the 2000 something transaction. Now you want to see what the team actually, how many of it does the team actually have with them. Look at this. This is very nice. They burn 13%, 13.9% of the supply. They burn 13.9% of the supply, and even this 6% they have with them is in a contract. This 6% they have with them is in contract. So probably this is the team. This is the one that the team have with them. Why the other ones are probably the team also. Let's say this 2%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. In fact, we have a lot of 1%. But let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Those people up there, they are the one that bought from the whitelist that we saw the other time. Why this? They bought this. I don't know why. They also have this in contract. I don't also know why. And then we have these few numbers of people. The reason why I actually choose this few number is that this is 2%. It's still also big, but it's in the wallet. It is in a wallet that is not a contract. 2 million out of 100 million float, according to what they say. And then we have this 1 point something percent. But the figure at the back of it, it's just like there's no rules that say we should look at it that way. But it's just, what is wrong with these people? Look at other wallets. They have like other wallet after that. Oh, I can see it. Look at this. I have seen the whitelist. These are the whitelist. All the same figure. They are the whitelist. All of them they bought it at the same price. All those same figures. Those are the whitelist. In fact, we want to avoid this project too. Same figure. Look at this. 1049117. It's almost close to it. The same. So I think this is where we now start having people from outside of the team members buying, and we still have some of them also here again. So this kind of project, we want to avoid it also, because it might be one person owning all these figures you are seeing here, like in different wallets. It might be one person owning having those wallets. So you want to avoid it also, but you will not just 100% avoid it. You just keep watching them. They will fail. Something will happen to them. Is that if it failed or it succeed? Something will happen to them. But these two signs, if it doesn't go away, in fact, when you see the whitelist and you can track what happened to the whitelist this thing on a scanner, on Explorer, if it's not favorable, don't even jump into it. And this that I'm saying here is not favorable. Look at them having the same figure. They have almost everything. So you want to avoid this also. Another thing, okay, let's look for another one. We check the Twitter. The Twitter, it doesn't have much people. No much activity on the Twitter, so there's nothing to check there. Let's just leave it and check the website also. Seriously? Okay. So the Twitter also the website also nothing much to check on it. They claim they built 1 billion supply, but it is lesser than that. This is a red flag also. Scammer always have they always have a way of messing up. I don't know why that always happen. When people want to scam you, they always have a way of messing up. They will have, like, the sign will be there, very clear, everybody will be saying it. They claim they have 1 billion supply, and why are we having 100 million here? Why do we have 100 million here? Even though this one they bought. If we add this, okay, so you can see they have the mass supply they have here is 100 million, but on their website they claim they have 1 billion. That is a sign of incompetence. Scammer always have a way of proving themselves to the world. Like, they always show the sign that, okay, we are going to mess up, or look at us. So they always have the sign. If they can put 1 billion here and they have 1 million here, and at the end of the day they see the one buying almost a lot of the token that they created, then they have something they actually want to do. They have a motive. So we want to avoid this project. Like, for saying this, I'm not even going to keep watching this, except sometimes I might just keep watching. Sometimes you analyze all these things, you see the big red flag, you see everything that's going to happen to it in the future, you keep track on it to just see what is going to end it. So that's just one thing about on this part. So let's just leave it. But let's see our them is still pumping. But then you still have this no open source. Them is still pumping. So in this kind of situation now that is keep pumping, you might start having some goose in your body, like, okay, I assume I bought it now, I have some profit too. But remember, if it's also dumping, you will be having some losses also. If it's also dumping, you will have some losses also. And the situation that makes it not being an open source is not because the team wants to actually do any bad thing. So you need to also understand that it doesn't mean that the team wants to do anything bad. One reason that makes project not open source sometimes is because, look at it, it doesn't have Twitter, it doesn't have website yet. So it is not open source probably because the team still want to add that to this. You can see others, we can see their Twitter website and see this up here. Why Twitter, they have Twitter website and everything up here, and they have logo too, but for this it doesn't have that. So probably the team are still working on that. That's why they still make it not an open source yet. So it might be the reason. But also we don't want to just jump into it. And they created it not even long ago, 38 minutes ago. That's when they created this project. 38 minutes ago. So it's still not, it haven't even do any much pump at all. Only that let's see this. It have only pumped 200%. So it's not bad. You can still make 1,000, 10,000% from it if it's a good project. If it's still going to go up more. So let's continue with our research. 14,000, 4,000 too small, 26,000 too small, 23,000 too small, 4,000 too small, zero liquidity too small, 57,000 too small, 14,000, 10,000. So we just keep going up like that till until we find the project that we do very well. And even from here now, we see this them Democrats. We see it from this robot. Now let's not just stick on this robot. We have time to also secure. Let us check this one over here, and you can see why we are checking the one that we are checking the 200 list that was created between yesterday to this morning. They have already created 4. Why we are checking also. So you always have something to research about. So now let's check under this one over here. What I look at on this thing on this side is that number one, you want to pay attention. What's happening here is that people are just deploying. I mean, this robot. What this robot do for you is that it help you know which people are deploying new project. I'm sending the link into the group, the robot link into the group. So what you want to be looking at over here is that you want to be looking at people that are deploying new projects on base network. That's what you are seeing here. So this person now, okay, another one just created. So new base creation detected. Someone creates new project on base. This supply, don't let this supply that you are seeing, don't let it freak you out. Sometimes when projects create a lot of supply, they create it to avoid mistake. If they want to create 1 billion and they end up seeing 2 billion or less than 1 billion, they don't want that kind of situation. So they will now burn some of it. If it is too much for them, they will burn some of it later. Like they will put it inside that, like that Floki people did. They will burn it. So that is a good sign when a project burn what they created. But then one thing I also look at is that I want to make sure that the deployer balance is having some Ethereum in it. The deployer balance, I want to be sure that it has some Ethereum in it. If it doesn't have some Ethereum, then I will not follow with that person. I don't want to see what the project is doing. Even if the project later do well, I don't care. So how do I do that is that sometimes I can also say, okay, if the deployer doesn't have at least 2 Ethereum in his wallet, I'm not checking the project. If the deployer doesn't have like 5 Ethereum in his wallet, I'm not checking the project. So that will keep you are setting some rules for yourself. And now let's continue watching and researching about those projects. So now the deployer doesn't have Ethereum at all, so we are letting this go. This have 1.2 too small, 0.1 Ethereum too small, 1.2 Ethereum too small, 0.12 Ethereum too small, 0.12, so it's too small. Okay, this is Ethereum here now. Let's focus on theory now. Let's just focus on theory so that, because if I say 5 Ethereum, it might be scarce, but you will see them. If you want 10 Ethereum, some people have 10 Ethereum in their wallet and they are creating shitcoin. They are still creating shitcoin. It is possible, but it is very scarce. When you see those people, it is because if you are just picking anyhow shitcoin, I mean meme token. Let me stop calling it shitcoin. If you are just picking anyhow meme token, you will see anyhow. To avoid seeing anyhow, then you have to set some rules. That's what is happening. That's what have been happening since. That's what we have been doing so far. So now this one have taken Ethereum. Let's see what I copy the contract address. Then I go on search. This one now you can't check the chart from the robot itself because they are just creating it. It is still very, very, very new. They just created the project. So you can actually check it on base chain, like on base chain. Okay, you can check it on base chain to see what they have done so far. You can check it on base chain explorer to see what they have done so far. So over here you can see what they did. They created the token. The token was created. What's this? I don't know what happened here. I don't know what happened here also. Then I don't know what happened here. But if they have listed it on exchange, on a desk screener, you will see it on that side. So you can see this is it thumping. So the contract address I copied the other time is this one that you are seeing here, and this is the token. It have been listed. It have 11k. It have a liquidity of 21,000. Let's see nice. Look at this. The security is very nice. Why is my network is not okay? So you can see this. Everything green. Everything is green. This is very nice. No tax, hiding ownership, open source is yes, honeypot is no, prosy contract, everything is green, everything is alright with this project. This kind of project, you might want to pay attention to it. But the liquidity is very small. But I think we should take a risk on it. Since it just launched, we should take a risk on it. We can see everything is okay from this side. Only that liquidity is small and they don't renounce liquidity yet. They don't renounce ownership yet. They don't lock the liquidity. So it can also still dump. You need to have that in your mind. It can also still dump. But let's put some money that we can afford to lose on it and take the risk. Let's put some money we can afford to lose on it and take the risk. So we want to take a risk on this, even though the market cap and liquidity are small. You know, this now it's different from what we did the other time. On this part now, we see the developer wallet. We see that okay, the developer still have some Ethereum in it. Probably he also want to build his Ethereum into some another level. You also join the game. They just created the project not even long, 7 minutes ago. You can see this down here. They created it 7 minutes ago. So as they are chopping the money, you're also chopping. But be smart. When you make some profits, take out your capital from it. When you make some money, take out your capital. If it now goes to the sky, you go to the sky together. If it goes down to hell, don't follow it. Oh, what's going on now? Looking for a way to remove this wallet, but it keeps showing up. It keeps showing up. I don't want to use this wallet. MetaMask can do better than this, seriously. Before we can change this thing from here, but now it's not even changeable. Okay, connected site. No, this is not it. It used to be here before. Okay, let's just do it this way. Let me deposit some Ethereum here. So you can see so far it has been pumping, and even the dem also, dem is still pumping. It was created 51 minutes ago, and this one over here they have not put what's it called on it, or the logo, the everything. You can't even know who created it yet, except if you copy the name and search on Twitter. There's probability we see someone that created it on Twitter if you do that, but we can't know yet. So is everything okay now? I've changed it now. What's going on? The Ethereum have not entered with it. They have really messed with all these blocks in as well. I've really messed with them. The Ethereum have not. Okay, is here already? They don't want us to buy. I don't know why. Like, my Ethereum is not showing. It's not coming up. And I can see it in the wallet. So, but you have already get the main point, because I don't know what to do now. So, you can go ahead and buy like this now. So because what you need, actually, you have seen it, you want the developer to have some so Ethereum in his wallet, and you can see this person have the deployer, I mean, still have like 3 Ethereum. So if 3 Ethereum is what you are looking for, you just continue checking the 3 Ethereum until when you see 3 Ethereum. So we see 1 Ethereum there. So this is another 3 Ethereum again. You copy the contract address, you open the base chain, you can also research the owner of that. You can also research about the owner. Let's check that one also. So the owner will take you to the address of the wallet of the person that owns the account. You know, imagine you investing in a project, in another project that the person that created Pepe, imagine investing in another project that is going to create again. I mean, imagine that you want to invest in a project that someone that creates Shiba, the person want to create another project again. Imagine you investing in that project again. How can you know that when you see it? You can actually know by checking their wallet, the owner wallet. And how do I get into this owner wallet now? By clicking on this owner you are seeing here. By clicking on this owner. If you don't check it, you will not know. But if you are someone that, because Shiba owner will probably have some Shiba token in his wallet. But it doesn't mean that when you see Shiba in someone's wallet, then the person is a Shiba creator. No, it doesn't mean that. It's just that when you see, the first deployer, there's a way you can keep track on some transaction, and you know that okay, this person is the creator. You can also see their contract. If you can see their wallet maybe on the top order on Shiba contract also. So just like we did with this with the Floki, the Floki, I mean, the Floki or Floki, what they call it the other time. So you can see, just like you can see that also from there. You can also. So now we check the project itself. We see that they created 100 billion. Order is still 20 something, 23, and then the transaction they have did so far is 28. So you want to see the top order. Under the top order, who is holding this contract is holding. This contract address is holding 49%. Why others are this is holding. So you can see this. Most of those wallets have different figures, different percentage, unlike the other bullshit projects the other time. They're having different percentage, different distance. So this is very nice. Then we want to check also under this. You get out. So we want to check under the search if the project have already been deployed on desk screener. So if it have been deployed, you will see it. Some projects they will never put them on this desk screener. You never see them. So if you search it, you don't see it. Don't stress yourself. Go and look for another one, or you keep checking. You can still come back later. So we check the project on desk screener. The liquidity is 44k and the market cap is 45k. So that seems okay. But under the security side, open source, no open source, just like the other project too. So they just launched it 17 minutes ago. 17 minutes ago they just launched it, and buyers are still in control. You can see the green 92%. People are still buying, not selling. Like, so on this project you might want to take some risk because it just launched. So if they launched it in the last 17 minutes, let's say even if the creator want to mess with the investors, people that are buying it, at least maybe we wait for like 30 minutes or 1 hour. So you also, I don't know what you are still doing in the market. If the market have given you some profit, maybe like you have already did 100%. Like for instance, I've done 290 something percent in the last, like since it have been created, not because I haven't spent up to 1 hour. It goes up 200. So if you're able to buy, let's say from this candle or from this, or even from here that it is currently, and it's able to go up like maybe 100%, that means you have made 100% of your capital. Then you can take your capital out of that investment, leave the remaining to be running. If it still want to go to the heaven, you follow it. But remember, if it's going to hell, don't follow it. So you always try to be smart. You have to be smart about investing in a shitcoin. But there are some other things you can make use of to get to know whether there's some other red flag or something, like checking the creator wallet. Like this creator wallet now, we are seeing Ethereum the other time, but we are not seeing Ethereum again now. Probably use the Ethereum to buy, or use it to create liquidity. Yes, or probably use the Ethereum to create liquidity. So few minutes ago, it transferred the Ethereum into somewhere, into this wallet. That Ethereum that we saw the other time, it transfer into this, and then it create this contract. I think this is where it create the token, and then some other had liquidity also over here. So with the Ethereum actually, it had liquidity. That's what I'm saying. What I'm telling you, it created they used the Ethereum to create liquidity. Then some other events started happening. I think he approved something, probably bought some of the token for himself, or probably I don't know, maybe he do something. So that's it about the creator. He doesn't have any coin in his wallet now, unless or except that he have some Uniswap. Wow, this Uniswap doesn't look real. It look like fake one, because I don't know what it means by Uniswap V2, and there's no, if you check it, if you have it Uniswap in your wallet, it will bring out the price, the value of the Uniswap token, but this in his wallet seems like a fake one. Probably someone sent it there, someone probably is the one that put it there, I don't know, and we don't care. If it's something that brings out money now, then we can say, okay, we need to care. So the project itself, 100 billion, we can see we check the order, and then we've also checked this contract something. So we just keep an eye on this side to see what is going on. But remember, it's created a few minutes ago. You can also take risk along with this person, maybe like $20, maybe like $10. You can just quickly put it in, because it's just created. The person puts what's it called? The person put liquidity on it. So even if this person wants to take out the liquidity and run away later, at least maybe for the next 10 minutes, 20 minutes, things might have happened. We are on 5 minutes chat currently. You also need to pay attention to the minutes you want to. Don't go and stand on one day expecting another candle to be printed. That means you are going to wait till tomorrow before a new candle will be created. But 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, in the next 15 minutes time, when you see one candle swallowing another candle, let's say another candle like this, a red candle swallowing another candle like this, then you might want to run away in that kind of situation. So you don't just run actually, unless you see some bad sign. But then when you see that kind of situation, you might want to, like, probably some other sellers are getting out. I mean, some other buyers are getting out of the event. But before that will happen, at least this thing will stay for a couple of minutes or so. Let's check our dem again. Dem have just rug pull. You can see this. So you see how long we used to monitor this from 5 minutes. So we spent like 1 hour 2 minutes before it's rug pull. So this project have just run away like that. If you invest in this project and you have not taken your money out of the system, then you've just this person will have collected by now. So it goes up to 156% before it later rug pull. So then them have run away, and the open source sign is still there. So that means it's a bad thing. So like that, we are done on our job on that part is done. Peg have not crossed above this level, so we can't do anything. And the DAO, or what's it called, DAO or down thing or down coin, is still pumping also. So this one is still there 21 minutes ago, but this have rug pull. So let's watch what this one also will do, and let's look for more projects. Now let's focus on 5 Ethereum. Developer with 5 Ethereum at least. 1 Ethereum, 0.001, 2 Ethereum. Developer with at least 5 Ethereum. So you know, the higher you take the number, the more research you need to do, because okay, this is why 5 Ethereum. Wow, we don't even do much work, because not everybody will have 5 Ethereum in their wallet. So let's check the base chain, and let us use the this thing to search for this. Let's use the The project have did 10,000%. Look at that. The project have done 10,000%. Wow, 10,000%. That's massive, baby. Although we are saying 6,000 here, but this thing is telling us 10,000. Okay, so look at it. This is another one like this. Okay, let's go and check the red flag. Open source is not open source. This is another project, another problem. So let's check the contract. What we have under the contract. Let's check the contract. It was created here. Approve. I open the ticker. Then. Okay, so the total holder, the token holder is 235, and the transfer that have been done so far is 396. So we can go down now to, they did a lot of transaction. People are swapping, like the people are already trading it. So you check the order, you can see they have 9% in the contract. I think these people actually mean business. 9% in contract, and some other percentage in some other wallets. Probably the early buyers, and the figures are not the same. You can see from the percentage: 5%, 5.9%, 3%, 3.4, 3.2, 2.5, 2.2, 2%, 1.9, 1.8. So the figures are not the same. So that means these people seems a little bit fair. Let me drag this beside its family. Okay, so now we're back here. In this kind of situation now, one thing you want to do is that it was created 38 minutes ago. Just like we did for the Democrats that just crashed recently. Just like we did with it, you have to also keep track on this. I've already moved up 6,000%, 10,000 according to this desk screener. I've already moved up 10,000%. You need to wait. Don't rush. Let it. Some people will get out of the trade. Why? It will create another opportunity for you. This is where your trade is. Anything. So this is where your trade is. When some people, these people that bought here like this, they will have made some good profits. 10,000% is not a small money. So some people will need to get out of the trade first to create opportunity for new people that are coming in. So when those people step out of the trade, it will dump. It will look like everything is going to hell. Then it will now pick up again. If it will actually succeed, if the project will succeed, it will pick up again. Then give us a break of structure. To give us a break of structure. So to create a structure and then break it. That break of structure, if you don't understand how to trade before, I told you guys, this is going to be difficult for you a little bit, because you don't only look at what is happening on chain, you also look at what is happening on the chart. It is not just about what is happening on the chain. Everything we've been doing so far is on chain metrics. We are seeing looking at what is happening on the chain, on the blockchain and everything to predict what is going to happen to the project. But then before you place a buy, you also look at the chart. So and for those that are part of our training that is still going on, so don't stress yourself too much. We are currently on the path of where we talk about the technical analysis, how to analyze charts yourself and all that. So don't stress yourself too much about it. But just pay attention to this training, to this one we are on to currently. So you let the people 10,000% is too much. Even if this thing have done 1,000%, I'll be waiting for it to retrace back down. I'll be waiting for it to retrace back. Then if it retraces down, it creates a structure and break it. Then that's where we enter the trade from, expecting that it will continue from there. Then giving 200%, 200,000% later, or 20,000%, all this 76,000% that you are seeing. That's how it is created. It doesn't just go up straight. There was a time. Let me open this. You will see what I'm talking about now. There was a time it goes up. There will be a time it goes down. Then it will continue going up again. You can't just keep going up without retracing back downward. It doesn't happen that way. It have never happened that way. And even if it happened that way, you need to be afraid. If it happened that way, you need to be afraid. I beg, open. Don't waste our time. Okay, look at this. Look at this. So you can see what I'm talking about here. It goes up like this, goes down, push up, push down, up, down. You can see that. So this is where your trade is. Your first trade, this is where it is. Let me go on 5 minutes. Your first opportunity to enter the trade, this is where it is. So when you break above this level, you can buy anything from this up. But then all this that happen later is still also a structure on its own. So even if you sell at loss here, then you keep checking it again, you break a structure here also again. This is a good point to actually buy the project again. So let's say like you look at it, I'm telling you guys based on not just because the candles have already printed, then I should now overlook that it break a structure here. I should now overlook a structure. And this structure I'm talking about, this is it. This is what we call a structure in trading. Market can move up, market can move down. And there's also a market that moves sideways. So this is the three structure that we have in the market. Three type of structure: the uptrend, the downtrend. Three type of trend. So we have an uptrend, we have downtrend, and we have consolidation. Inside this consolidation, what you see in this consolidation is that the market is moving in the same direction. But on the sorry about that. Market is moving in the same direction. You can't make money in this kind of situation. You cannot make money in this kind of situation. It will stress you. But on this side of market dumping, this is the structure. The low, the lower low, the lower low. Then after the low, there's a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Like this is a low, then this is high above it. So the lower low, the low that goes below this low, go below this low. This high was created after this low, but this high doesn't take out this high. So that's why we call it lower high. So the structure is up here. If this high, that is this high that we are seeing over here, if it doesn't take away this high, then the structure have not shifted. The structure is still downtrend. So the same goes with this also. This is high, this is low. This new high took away this high over here. And when that happened, there's a probability that this new high will be created. When this high took out this high over here, then there's a probability that this high over here will be created. So that is the point we are looking at over here. That's what I've been talking about. What's it called? The structure, whatever. So that's what I've been talking about since. So that's what I'm talking about. So now we have a high here, we have a low. Then this high took out this high. So you can use this as an opportunity to buy this shitcoin here. Sorry, meme project. To buy this meme project here. Then when it dump, it goes up, it wanted to go up, then it dump like this. If you are panicking and you sell, you've done well, but you should have do it this way. In fact, you did well. Not even you should have do it this way. Nothing like do it this way, because we have a low. We have a high here, we have a low. High, this high go higher than this, and we have a low over here too. This high also go higher than this. This high over here go higher than this, but this low, take out this low. This low over here, it invalidates this low, but it doesn't go lower than this. That means all this thing that happen here is internal structure. All this thing that happen here is internal structure, and that you might not know until when the next candle printed. When all this happen, that's when you can actually know. So it is not your fault if you sell from here. But also, if you keep track on this system, on this trade that is going on currently, you will realize that it actually break all the nonsense that have happened here. It break it up here. So if you buy this asset from here, you will be in this profit. You will be, if you buy from here, then you will have made 370%. You will have made 370%. Or let's say you get out from here where you start seeing some bad sign again. This 100%, 180%, sorry, 190%. To 99%. If you wait for it to get up here, maybe you sleep and wake up in the next morning, you see that, or you take your capital out of it over here, you leave the remaining to run. Then waking up, you realize that you did 60-something%. If you wait for it to up to this level, 400%. So you can see that. But over here, they say it have done 60-something,000%. You don't need to care about that. Care about where you enter, where you make profit, and all that. So you don't. Some people, when they see that, hey, this project did so 1,000%, they start running to the project. You don't need to run to it. Even if you run to it, you need to do this thing. How we did it here now, to find your entry into that system. So let's check down again if it have done, or maybe they have packed their money out of it. It's still pumping. We'll be in profit now if you have bought it, but I don't know why my wallet is not allowing us. The liquidity is small now, so this time around you want to jump out. That's if you even see anybody to sell it to. They have taken out the liquidity out of it, so this is a bullshit now. It have dumped. Let's see. Let's see. They removed the liquidity. Look at this. 3 point something. So remember, this person used 3 Ethereum the other time. This person used 3 Ethereum the other time, and it just removed 3.49. This is greediness. 3.49 something percent from the system. So you might not be able to even sell it again. I've not tried to sell this kind of asset before. Like, even if they have removed the liquidity, I don't know if it's possible to sell it again or not. But they have just removed the liquidity, and for that, this is supposed to dump, but I don't know why it's still standing up there. So this greediness. This is why you need to also look for people that have money. This 0.49 look like a big money for this person, and if you look at it, maybe it's a big money truly. Where can we check? If you look at it, maybe it's a big money truly. 0.49 Ethereum. 0.49 Ethereum. 0.49. That is $1,747. So poor person. That is 1,000. So because of $1,700, this person run away. So that's why you need to stay away from all those people that create projects with that don't have money in their wallets. And this person have 5 point something. So we just keep track on this one also, whether it's going to last longer or not. It's just this open source that we see as a red flag here. It has tiny liquidity, not so bad, not so good. So, and the project still seems strong a little bit. So if you buy it, and even this also, remember, we saw this project when it was, I think around when this candle was being created. So even if you bought it around this candle, when we bought it the other time, we'll be in profit before they took out the liquidity. Even right up to now, we'll still be in profit because it have not dumped. It have not dumped yet. And I don't know if it's possible. In fact, let's check it together. Let us do some research together. Because there's a way I will know later, but then how will I know? I have to check. Can I still sell on this if liquidity? Okay, I've been taken out of the pair. I don't know if that is the right question to ask, but let's see what Google will say. And if Google doesn't work, we'll use what happens when token run out of liquidity. Liquidity refers to how easily users can trade one cryptocurrency for another on an exchange. On the DEX exchange, liquidity correlates directly with the amount of token lock in the liquidity pool. If a token lack liquidity, holder may not be able to sell the token when they wish. Okay, you see that? So that means even if we are in profit, where is it? Even if we are in profit now, we will not be able to sell this token. We will not be able to sell this token because they have removed the liquidity. So that's one of the things you see. You've seen two bad signs now. One, they remove the liquidity, they dump everything. The second one, they remove liquidity and they leave everybody stranded. So people that have this coin now, they will not be able to sell it. That's a bad thing. CJ, okay, we've talked about this. So this one, I told you guys, you have to wait for it to retrace before it goes up, and that. Peg, no good sign. Nelly, new project. We are waiting for, what are we waiting for here? Okay, so yes, if you buy this one also, when it was still early, before this act of removing liquidity, something will happen. 39 minutes. It took this one. Even this one is even more greedy, greedy bastard. Before this person will remove the liquidity, if you can jump on it, jump out, make some tiny profits. If you are greedy just like those people, you make some profits. And even if you are using tiny amount of money to buy, let's say like $100, you have $100 in your wallet, you buy like $10 of different projects that the holder or the creator having 10 Ethereum in their wallet or having 5 Ethereum in their wallet. All of them cannot be the same. Even if all of them is going to be the same, some of the $10 you put there will become $20. You can take $10 out of it again, so you have your money with you. Whatever that happens to the remaining, you can just let it go. Let it keep moving. And you can also just take out all your profit, and both the profit and capital. Take it and go. Also, so you can do that. So that's how to do it. I think we have spent a lot of time already on this particular training them. So you can just keep searching like that, looking for. Now I'm going to tell you one thing. This person have 7 Ethereum. This have 7 Ethereum, but it doesn't mean that this person is going to be a good person. It's going to be a good project or not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't judge it. You don't judge a book by its cover. But it needs to set some rules. And not every project that is launched, this person have also dumped. Look at it. They have also taken out the liquidity 11%. They have dumped it. Look at that. Even with 7 Ethereum in his wallet. So you see what happened like that. So now let me show you something that will safeguard you or protect you from that kind of rock pool, or how I handle that kind of situation myself. How I handle it is that, look at this project. This is one project. This project is the one that actually gave me a good profit recently. And how I handle it is that I bought from here, this area. I bought from here. When it break above this area, that's when I bought. That is where I bought it from. And it goes down back into the level. But I draw a line underneath like this. Like if it break this line, I'm going to sell everything and take some small loss on it. So that was what that was my plan initially for it then. That if it break below the line, I'm going to sell it. Then it doesn't break the line, it started going up again. When it get to this level, by the time you get to this level, I've already made about 100% from here to here. So you can see like that. I've already made 100% over here. By the time you get up here, I took out 100% of my capital out of the trade. When it gets to that 100%, I took out 100% out of the trade. I leave the remaining to do whatever it wants. The money I put on it before actually is not big, $100 also. So I want the $100 to go if it wants to go, and if you want to stay, you should stay. So I took out my $100, like I sold $100 worth of the token at that point. That was what I do. I mean, what I did. Then I left the remaining to continue going. Then suddenly it comes down to this level. I thought it's going to die, but then it did not. It pump up to this level also again, 300%. If you notice all the message I've been dropping about this token, this particular token, it has to do with all those percentage that I've been talking about with you guys now. That I'm telling you guys now about it. So it goes up to 300%. I took some profit over there too. It goes down like this. I thought it's going to die again. It did not die. But when it gets to this level, then I draw this. The reason why I bought from here is actually because I pick this zone. You can see the break of structure here. Market break structure. It goes up here. Market comes down to this level again. Market comes down to this level again. It breaks structure like lower low, create a new lower low. It's supposed to create a new lower low here. It doesn't. Then it goes up this high here. Take out this low. I mean this high. I'm just finding it difficult to understand. I want you guys to really understand what I'm saying. So I believe like everything I'm saying is clear to you guys. Like you can drop a message in the group. So let me know that we're actually together. I'm not just talking to myself. Please drop a message in the group if you are getting it. And if you are not, maybe we can work things out also to make sure that you get it. There's no point I'm talking. Explaining all this to you guys and you don't get it. Please drop a message in the group if you are getting what I'm talking about. So at the level that I bought this thing from, you can see this high. It took out this high over here. This thing I've been creating lower low, high, like it's going down. Then this high, this place that I bought it from, it take out this one over here, and that give me a sign that, oh, this is a very nice market shift. So then I bought it, and I told you guys that I bought it in the group. Then it goes down like this. When it's coming down, I'm a little bit afraid that, okay, this thing is going down now. It's going to crash. And looking at this big red candle also makes me feel like, oh, I think I've just bought rubbish. So I started having that thought in my mind, but I wasn't having the thoughts and applying emotion. I was still also calm, expecting it to also break this level. If it breaks this low, then I'm going to get out of the trade. Then it doesn't break, it doesn't even touch it at all. It fly up to this level, 100% plus. And like that, I took my capital. I want to have a rest of mind. I took out my capital out of it. Then it goes down like this. I was like, well, I have my capital with me already. Anything you like, do. So that's also what I did. Then it doesn't go down more than that. It goes up again, 300% plus. So even that I've already took out my capital, I was able to make 10 series more. I took some profit over there too when it gets to 300%. When it goes down to this level, and you can see what happened here. When it goes down and goes up, it breaks a structure here also, just like it did over here. But this one is very small. It's a very small one. But then it breaks a structure when it goes up here again, because this load doesn't take out the load. Any load we have here, it doesn't take out this load. So it goes up here, break a structure again. We have 300%. Then it goes down again like this. When it's coming down like this, I expect it to continue going down. But then I don't care. So I draw this zone here. That, okay, well, if you break this low, I'm going to sell, and I expect, okay, that's the end of the party. Then when it get there, it gives us this red candle slash into the line. It doesn't close below it. And what I mean by it doesn't close below it is this: if you are expecting the candle to close below the line, this is not a close below a line. This is not a close below a line. This is originally close below a line. So the candle does not touch the line. It does not familiarize itself with it. It closes below it straightforward. It might also now create another, even after it's closed below the line, it can also go up like this, which we call a retest, and then it now go down like this again. Now this is a red candle. This is a red candle. What is wrong with this thing? This is a red candle. This is a green candle. This is a green candle. This is also a red candle. So you can see what happened there. All you want is that the candle should close below the line. This line you are looking at, the candle close below it. So this one that you are seeing here is not a close below the line. This is the close below the line, and that gives you a signal that these things still have more strength or going down. It means sellers are active in the market. They are selling. So this candle that close below the line doesn't touch the line, even if it's just a wick of the candle that touch the line. It's still part of closing below the line. If it's just a wick of the candle that touch the line, it's still also part of closing below the line. But then this grain should not even touch you, should not even shake you at all, unless you have another grain that stay above the line. Unless you have a grain that stay above the line, and we don't have this red. We don't have this red in the picture. So now you can say, okay, it's fake you. It make people feel like, okay, it's going down, then it later go up and close above. So you can use this as a trade this thing. So what I'm talking about now is that this going below the line here doesn't close below it. Then I saw this big green candle. This big green candle give me a sign that, oh more, this thing is about to do some magic. I bought some again. And remember, I sold some here. Then when it gets to this level and I see a good sign, I bought some again, and it goes up like this. At this very top, I told you guys just yesterday that I saw the exact top. And why? Because I saw this green candle. This green candle is supposed to continue going up, but then it doesn't. We have a red candle like this. Then I sold at this level. Then after that, we started seeing all this abracadabra that we are seeing here. Maybe it will still go up more. I don't know. Maybe it will go down more. I don't know. But if I see a good sign again, maybe I will buy more. I will let you guys know later in the group. So that is how I handle this project. Also is a meme token, just like every other token we've been researching about since. But see how long this one stay. It has been created since when? 2 months, 19 days. It has been created since 2 months, 19 days, and it's still existing. But before you will see project like this, you will have get into some project that will mess with your capital. Some will give you profit. So on some you have to be sharp. On some you have to just see them. You have already seen the future that this one is going to die. Maybe because of the security. So look at the security of this one. Very nice. Everything is okay. And they also have a website, just like every other project. Where is it? Okay. And they have a Twitter also. So see what the website look like. See what the Twitter look like. And see activity on Twitter also. See activity. It have 12,000 people, 12,000 followers. See activity, 100 plus this thing. So you can see people follow. People really are active with this project, even not much. At least something is there. So you can see activity. So unlike which other one do we open the other time? We've closed almost everything. Let's check. Okay, let's check Peg. Oh, okay, yes, Peg. I think we've checked Peg also. Twitter, Peg Twitter. So the activity on it is not really much. Look at the followers, so small. Look at the activity, not too much, not too much. But then this is also nice because at least it's something. And look at the project itself. The project itself is still like trying its best to survive. So this project is not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's actually on Solana itself. So we can't see the security of this project. I don't say this project is bad, but before we can buy it, we have to break above this structure. Before I can, when you break it and come back down, go up, then that's when I can say, okay, I want to get into this project. So that is it basically, guys. It's a roller coaster of emotion, but try as much as you can not to apply emotion, because the more emotion you apply into it, the more stressful it's going to be. Set some rules, then follow those rules. And if you hear anybody tell you that shitcoin is not analyzable, tell the person to get the fuck off. The person does not know anything. If someone tell you shitcoin is not analyzable, tell them to get the fuck off. They don't know what they are saying. So you can analyze shitcoin to get into the sales. To get into the buying and selling it, to know whether it's going to die or not. You can analyze it on chain. You can analyze fundamentally. You can analyze it technically. So nothing is waste. You can analyze anything in this world, technically, fundamentally, and on chain analytic. Also, you can use it to analyze anything in this world. So, and I just show you the success, the one that I did and it succeeded, and another one that I tried to sell yesterday. That's the one that I tried to sell yesterday. I bought this also, and I think I'm going to even buy again. I'm seeing some good sign already. So I bought this also, and I made some profit on it. So you can see the results. Look at this, and you can see everything, security, everything is green. You can see the volume, the liquidity. See there, the market cap is already 2 million plus. So I sold some of it here, and I'm still holding it. Even though it's very tiny amount I'm holding now, I'm still holding it, very small. Blef, you can see Blef over here. You can see the name, you can see the distance. So I'm still holding it. I'm thinking I'm going to buy more. If it gets to level I'm going to buy, I will share with you guys in the group later. But if it doesn't, I left the remaining there. I've taken my capital out of this system already. I bought, I think around from here. I bought, and it goes up like this. I took my capital, then it started going down. So I'm just watching now whether it will succeed or not. If it succeeds, I'm going to buy again. If it doesn't, I'm going to. So if I'm going to buy now, I'm just going to wait for it to break above this level, or I should put it this way, this level. If we break above that level, then I might probably buy again and expect it to continue going up to maybe 0.01, 0.1 or 0.01 or something. So I'll just wait for it to get there. So if I check the Twitter also, you see that there's activity on the Twitter. The website is just as simple as every other Twitter we'll be seeing. And the one I tried to sell since yesterday that refused to sell because of the gas fee. Look at it, it continued dying. I don't lose money. So I analyze it that when you break this trend line, and over here, look at this. When you break it, I know it's going to die, but then it continued dying. So now I'm at the verge of losing like almost all the money I put into this thing now. And the reason why I lose the money is because I tried to sell it yesterday. The network took my gas fee, about $9, and they still failed. Like the transaction still failed. They took the $9 and then give me my token back. They did not sell it for me. So let's see how much I've already lost now. I put $80 on it yesterday. $80 have turned to $12. So see what you are signing up for, and let's see if I can still swap it with a very tiny amount of gas fee. So if I still take $12, I can still buy pepper soup and Guinness with that. If I still take $12, I can still buy something with that. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's the end of the whole training, guys. So we spent 2 hours straight. Now, I mean, damn. Okay, so if anybody have questions, so another way to also find projects that we do like Solana, like this thing. Where do someone share this? Where do in the group the other time? They have just rock pool also. That's them. 10 hours ago. They rock pool 10 hours ago with just 5 Ethereum. People can be somehow stupid, sharp. Well, so another way to also find that kind of projects is, let me use this digging for example. You can see, even though I have sold, I have made profit, I have do this, do that, I still have some digging, this token in my wallet. That is how to find those projects like that. If you are digging, if you are buying all these meme projects, you are gambling on them. Always make sure you have at least tiny amount of them in your wallet. Maybe like $10, $20. If you are the type that put $1,000 in them. If I've been playing with all this with $10,000 or something, by now I'll be having like close to 100,000 plus. But at the end of the day, I still have some of them. Some of those tokens I've sold. I still have some, except for the one I sold recently, the one I wasn't able to sell yesterday. Where is it again? This breast. I just sold everything. And the reason is because I've lost a lot of money already on it. I don't even know if it's sold already yet. Let me check again if I'm able to sell it. The network. So except from this one that I sold everything. Every other token I've bought and sold, I've only been selling few percentage of them. I don't sell everything. But what I care about is my capital. The money I used to bought it. I want to make sure I'm able to get that money out of the system. That's what I care about. So the one you hold, I mean the little one, tiny amounts you are still holding in your wallet. Why others keep buying, selling? You might even forget about it in your wallet. That I don't care. So if it goes to zero, you've already taken your capital out. You will not care much. If it goes in profit and you take some profit, you can take the capital and take some profit with it. But make sure you have some percentage, so very tiny percentage at least in your wallet. Maybe so that way, if it continue going up, you will not regret it. You will not regret it. On digging, originally, if I don't sell anything at all from what I bought from here to this up, if I don't sell anything, my $100 from here will have given me like $1,377. If I don't sell anything from this down that I bought it, if I don't sell it up to this level, up to this up, the $100 that I bought then will give me $1,377. but I don't make $1,377 on this trade. I think I made around $500 or so. And why? Because I sold it here. I took out my capital from here. I sold I took some profit here also, and I bought some here again. The percentage I bought here is not up to what I sold before. It's not up to the percentage that I sold before, but I'm still holding some of them. And I now left, even though I bought from here and it goes up like this, I sold some of it here. I still have some percentage with me. So if this thing continue going up like that, and it did like Solana, it later do like Solana, do like Pepe and all that, I will also be telling people that I bought it early. I'm part of the people that started it, all those things like that. But all this information I'm sharing with you guys on this call, I will not add it to the discussion when I'm talking about it online, because it's useless. What is the point of me going online and saying I bought it at 1, I sold it at 2, I bought it at 1? Who am I explaining to? I'll just be explaining tire evidence to show evidence. It will be difficult. So even though the evidence there, but it's useless. What matters is that you don't have to follow it from down to the top. You can keep following it step by step, step out, step back, take a few step backward, take a few step forward, take a few step backward. So now I still believe this thing can still go up more, because it already created a lot of market cap. It's already a strong project, but it doesn't mean they can still not dump back to zero. So I'm always protecting myself, trying to take some money out. If I see a sign that okay, this thing is good now, I'll put some money in again. Pepe, I bought Pepe when it first launched. Even though I hate Ethereum blockchain, like because of the gas fee, I bought it on DES, on Uniswap with Ethereum block, Ethereum this. I think I used about $20 as a gas fee then. I bought with I think about $300 then. Out of the $300, they gave me like $200 plus worth of Pepe then. So the one I bought goes up in value. I make some profit on it. I sold it. I took my capital out of it. It gave me like about $500. When it gets about $500 plus, I took my 300 out of it. I left the 200. Later when I see that this thing is going down more, I sold it again. But I keep watching the chart, just like I'm doing for this one. So I'm still watching this one chart also. Currently now the market cap is 205 million. If this thing will still go to $1 billion, imagine how much money you will make from it. But if you sell everything, you are out of the game totally. But if you don't sell everything, you sell only small of it, you take your capital, you secure your capital, and you still have some percentage in your wallet. Anything that happens to the remaining, you let it happen. If it goes in profit, good. If it doesn't go in profit, you lose nothing. That's how the game goes. So when I keep monitoring Pepe charts, then when it gave me a good sign, where's my chart? I have no open chart today. Damn. So there's a day that I wake up and not open chart. So if it later goes well, you make some profit with it, and that's what happened when I shared Pepe with you guys. That is what happened when I shared with you guys. I beg, answer me now. What is wrong with this thing? I want to show you guys Pepe charts. Where is it? So that was what happened when I shared this chart with you guys. I bought it from down here and it goes up like this. I made some profit. Then when I realized that it's going down like this, then I started analyzing it. I keep sharing the chart with you guys. When it break above it over here, this is where I started asking you guys to start buying from here till when it gets here. And then after that, what happened? It fly up and gave us about 800%. The one I bought around there, I've not sold it. I've not sold everything. I only sold some of it here, and I continue holding some, even to this level. Around there, I bought again. Around there, I bought again. I bought again around this level. At this top, I bought again. I sold my Shiba. I told you guys in the group, I sold my Shiba around there, and I used some of it to buy Pepe. Whether it's still going down to this level, because this level is like if you draw a fib this thing on it up to this level, so you can see around this level is a 78% level, and it's also have to do with the 60-something%. So I just pack everything, all those areas together, and because of that, because of this structure here. So if it come back to test the structure, then I'm going to lose some money. Then probably I'm going to buy again if I see a good sign. Again, I'm going to buy again from here if I see a good sign. So that's how to follow up with those projects. Those projects will not just come to you magically. Most of Nigerian guys, they are doing some projects that they are trying their best to make this kind of thing happen. That they want to create a project like a Pepe, like Shiba, but some of them are too greedy to stick with what they actually plan for. And at the end of the day, it's not their fault. Investors too want to take out some capital. Some people will just sell out of panic. Those people that are creating the project, remember they are using their money to create it. They are also afraid. They don't want the project to dump on them, so they will lose money. You can create a project, you can create a project and still lose money. But by following it bumper to bumper, you will know whether it's going to crash, whether it's not going to crash, whether you need to make profit, whether you need to. So you will know. But at the end of the day, always make sure you protect your capital. Always make sure you protect your capital. I'm so fond of using like almost 100% of time to explain something. So I'll be able to, I'm able to answer your question. And I'm able to
yes, sir.
Convince you in order not to confuse you. So good morning, guys. I feel the need to make the results, like to show you guys the result of what we did yesterday. So the digging, the meme token, how to buy and how to find the one that actually worth buying, and how to actually navigate through digging ecosystem. Like if you want to become a digging or you want to become a meme token trader. So let me start from this particular one. So currently you can see I told you guys I sold from up here and it's retraced a little bit downward like this. But this morning they announced that there was this announcement that came from Bybit exchange that they are going to list it on spot exchange, on spot market, and because of that we see this spike upward. So I later bought again around this level, but I'm currently now in some profit again. So it just a little bit actually. So that's it for this. There's nothing much to really talk about this. Then others, let's go into checking the others. So I told you guys I bought this. I sold some of it up here, and then it started dropping like this. And I said if it's crossed above this level again, I'm going to start buying it again. But one thing I noticed here is that aside from the security point having a good sign, we also have this market cap still above 1 million, and the liquidity is still standing also. So this dump doesn't look like a real dump. It's just like some sort of consolidation. Some people are buying, some people are selling. But if it breaks below this level, like this level, that can trigger a disaster. If it breaks below this level, that can trigger a disaster. So it can go below even than that, and that liquidity and market cap will reduce probably also. So but let's just see what is going to happen. So I'm already in profit also. I took some of my capital and some profit out of the trade, and I still have some of it left unsold. So if it goes up above this blue line, I will be selling. I'll be buying more of it from what I've already took out of the market. So someone shared this, where do something in the group here, day for yesterday also. So it also they've been removed. Europe also, they removed the liquidity. So which is something that is normal in the crypto, in the meme token ecosystem. It's so crazy out there. It's so crazy out there, so you have to be very careful what you invest into. This, I've not checked this since yesterday, but I kind of like this chart. This is how it has been, like since few days now. I saw it when it goes up like this. When it was coming down, I thought it's going to rock, but it doesn't. And currently now, it seems like these people are actually serious. 2.7 million market cap. Liquidity is still standing at $233,000, and you can see the sign, the movement on the chart look pretty nice. The movement on the chart look pretty nice. So probably I'm going to be putting some money in this, but time will tell. If I do so, I will let you guys know in the group later. So this also still look very nice. Let's see the security. The security is still not okay enough. Trading cooldown. Okay, I think this is one of the reasons why I did not bought it before. So the tax modification was also years before, but then it's now no. So the trading cooldown is still the main issue over here. So we keep watching it. Whenever it's done, I'll let you guys know. Then over here, pen. I don't think we actually talked about pen yesterday. I don't think we talked about pen yesterday, but it's still also the same. It have a very big market cap, nice liquidity. The security is alright. So probably if Ethereum goes up, this will also follow. All the meme token on Ethereum is going to follow, and this will also be part of them. TYBG. There's nothing to really talk about this, no. I told you guys it was given to me as an airdrop, so I sold some, I left some in my wallet. Nothing to talk about this. And over here, Zoro. This one is for ZK Zinc, so it's on ZK Zinc, and it's also okay. It's a good one. It's also a good one. I have some of it actually, and as a blacklist, I don't know. I haven't seen this before. I don't know why it's having this, or it doesn't have it before. So, but I'm holding some of it, but it's just a tiny amount. It doesn't really count like that. So Toby was given to me also as an airdrop. I don't really know much about it. I just added to this screen so that I can be watching it whether my airdrop goes up or not. But currently you can see seller seems to be overpowering buyer. So this is not a good sign. So we are not doing anything about this also. SAC. I'm also looking at this. Maybe I'm still going to jump into it or not. So everything on the security side look very nice, and the market cap is sitting right. The market cap is looking nice. The liquidity is looking okay too. The only problem here is that the chart needs to be at least make sense a bit. Maybe it goes above this zone that we have here. If it goes above this zone, then we can expect it to continue going up. And we also have, which other one is this? Let me open all this thing once and for all, so we don't have to wait too long. So we check this. Pondu originally is a Solana project, but I don't know if this particular one on base have any relation with the one on Solana. I don't know. So immediately when they launched the Pondu on Solana project on the Solana blockchain, I searched for it on their screener, and it shows up to Pondu. So I decided to open the two. They have the same logo, they have the same, but I like that this one have Twitter now. So probably if I check the Twitter, there's any relation between the two projects. So then you can decide whether it's actually worth buying or not. Though even if it's worth buying, it doesn't make any sense because this two red flag, it's something we can't deal with. So currently it's just a no. Even if it's still the same project, also it's still a no. So Shiba is also a airdrop. It was airdrop to me. I don't buy it with my money. Which other one do we have here? Brez is another token I said I told you guys I bought and I made some profit from. So and it's still standing now. They haven't rock pool. So let's see what we have on the chart. So the security is okay. So that's one of the reasons why I bought it, and the volume, the liquidity also, and the market cap, everything was nice. I bought it at very early time, so I was able to make some profit on it. Okay, so look at the chart. Look at this. The chart look nice. Yeah, it seems like the project died, then rising again. This is funny. So it's first of all die, then rising again, because this is like it goes down to zero. Look at that. Almost zero. Look down here. It goes down to almost zero, then rising again like this. This is fantabulous. Okay, so something I will personally do in this kind of situation is that I will want to do like this. I want to expect something like this, because over here now you can see this is a structure break. Then also we can expect not like that. So that's a structure break over there. So we can expect the market to move up, probably break this structure that we have here. If it happens, then come back a little bit or retrace or whatever. So inside there, inside this area, we are going to look for an opportunity of whether we are going to buy, or probably we can set a fib retracement also on this move from here to this to any area it goes up here. So we're going to set a fib retracement on it, so we can buy at the 50% to 60% area or 71 to 78% area, either of the two. So but it's going to be somewhere around, even either the 50, 60, 71, 78 is going to be somewhere around this level. So then from there you can anticipate that it goes up like that. So you can't just jump in the trade here. This can just be a fake out, and this can actually be the main structure. Why we think this is a structure now, but this can actually be the main structure. So if this doesn't get broken and you jump into the trade, it might be tricked into the market, so and then you lose money. So to avoid that, we have to like be patient on what the outcome can be like. I'm still holding some of it. I bought it on the second candles. Yeah, is where I bought it, and I took profit up around up here when I started seeing red candles. So I slept. I don't know everything that happened here. I don't even know about it. So I took profit when I wake up. I took profit around up here. Then it started going down. So I don't care. I'm still holding few percent of it. Then right now this is what we have. So that's how I'm going to handle that. And if it doesn't do that, probably it will go down or go up. It has to do one of the two. Another one here is Mide. Mide have also dropped crazily. It have also dropped crazily. I will keep watching it in as much as it still have market cap and the liquidity is still there also. I will keep watching it, and it have a very bad security listing, so this is not good. So if this is here till like 2-3 days, I might probably just close this chart and stop watching it. So I've opened it since like 2-3 days already. So this I think they remove some liquidity on this also. They remove some of the liquidity, they remove it, and that's why it's dumped like this. And the market cap have also dropped down $3,900. That doesn't look nice for a project, and for that we are closing this chart. These are rock pool, which I showed you guys this yesterday. It's a rock pool. They have removed liquidity, the market cap goes to 0 and everything. So we are closing it. Peg, we saw this peg together yesterday, you remember? So it have also dropped. They removed some of the liquidity. It's bigger than this yesterday, and the market cap also goes down. So you can see it also dropped down to where it came from. So this is so bad. Let's see the security. It doesn't have security. I think it's on Solana. Okay, it's on Solana, yeah. So we can't actually see the security on Solana this thing, but it have dropped to 90%, and it was doing like a few percentage up yesterday, like this up. So it have also dropped. So this is a bad sign. We can decide to leave it and keep watching. You know, sometimes some of them will die if the liquidity is still there. They will go down very crazily, and then they will rise up also very big later if the blockchain that they are on to receive any news, any positive news. So it can also have effect on the project itself. People will just be buying just anything, and you being a person that can research those things, you can benefit from what you can benefit from people's emotion. So that's it. So another one, this CJ. I use this CJ to analyze something to explain something for you guys yesterday also. So the market cap is still okay, liquidity is okay, security too bad. Security is not really okay like that. It has a whitelist, and quick intel, no issue. Quick intel telling us there's no issue, but then having a whitelist, I don't know if we actually analyzed this yesterday, but the whitelist something we have to check what are those people that are whitelisted, what are they having with them, like how much of the token are they holding. So that's when we can decide whether this is actually worth it or not, because they might be waiting for more money before they take everything out of the market. So to avoid story that touch, we have to be patient, like do some digging. So I'll just let this pass, but assuming everything is alright, this is what I'll be looking at. I'll just be looking at this to get broke. Like if the market can fly above this point, then I will be expecting this. If the market can fly above the point, that level, I'll be expecting that to happen. Like goes up like this, come back here, then I'll be expecting to shoot up like that. So that's what I'll be expecting if assuming everything is alright. But currently now I can't even be looking at that. Even if I see this, I'm still going to be having a skeptical thought about it because of the whitelist. Something whitelist is not a bad thing, but we need to confirm whether those guys did not have like too much of it for themselves. So another one, this we need verification. I'm a woman. What do you mean? Okay, so Nella also rock pool. Look at this. They remove the liquidity. The market cap is still there, but then there's no way you can actually sell if the liquidity have been removed. So there's no way you can sell if the liquidity have been removed. It goes up, but then they took everything out at the top there. So this is the bad market. So we are closing it. I showed you guys yesterday, and I analyzed it also for you yesterday. So this is the Pondu on Solana. You can see the Pondu on Solana. Let's see if we can find the Pondu we saw on a base network. This is it here. So you can see the similarity. So some people immediately when the Solana blockchain, the Solana bundle was launched, immediately it's launched. They also launched. Look at this, 1 day 19 hours ago. Let's see the 2 days 9 hours ago. So should I say front forward? They create this token ahead of this, and this is the original one. They did the sales of this one on DAOMaker. DAOMaker is one of the reputable sales platform out there. So they make announcement for it, and they pile up some money, some Solana. So currently now, I think this fund will actually worth investing into. Like if you have some money to just throw away, just throw it on this project. The reason is that DAOMaker is actually a very good platform that they always do some nice sales. So and they did this publicly. This thing that you are seeing here, they did everything publicly. Most of their sales you have to get to their platform before you join, and so they did everything publicly, and it's also a meme project. So they did it because most meme projects building on Solana are just being built by random people. But this they wanted to be built by someone reputable. So that's why they launch it, and since it has been launched, I think people are still taking profits, so that's why it keeps going down. It goes down. It has been consolidating around this level. But if you have some money, actually, I think it's actually worth putting some money into. Yeah, I believe it can still get to like maybe 0.1, probably. I think it can still get to 0.1, but that is not really guaranteed. It's just probability trade. So don't count my word for it. So they log the liquidity also. This is very nice. So that's all. So you can see how the meme project can be. You can see how funny they can be. Some of them will rock pool. I mean, most of them will rock pool. They will remove liquidity. Most of them people will not just have interest in them, and they will just die because of that. So and remember, it's a joke. Meme. What we call meme? It's a joke. So you want to benefit from that joke. That is the reason why you are investing in them. So you have to be careful how you put your money into the system, and you have to put a tiny amount of money that you know that okay, you're not going to have a roller coaster of emotion when it goes up or when it goes down. But if you can find a very good one, it can change your story forever. I told you guys I put the first time I bought main project, I bought Shiba with just $90 and it goes to like $900+. So that's a very nice profit. Back in 2021, I guess 2021 or 2022. No, I think it's 2021. And the new one I did is also Pepe, so which I bought with around $300. Although I used some of it for gas fee, and it goes to like about $600 or so. I sold half. I left the remaining in my wallet. Then it also goes up more. Later I realized it's going down. I sold it. Then I was anticipating that it goes down. It did just like this. Then it goes down. Let me show you the chart. So it goes down, it goes up, and then it goes down again, and then suddenly, okay, look at this. So I bought it around there. It goes up like this. Then it started going down. So I sold, I think around this area. Then it consolidated for this long. So then around this area, the one I sold again, like all the profit I took from it, I used to buy small from here. And look at this move. So it did all this move, which is about 800+%, if I'm right. About 800+%. So that's very nice profit there. That's like 8x plus. So that means if you put $100 on this, you will have make like $800 from it, $800 plus. So that seems like a nice profit there. So another one is where another one that look like it is when did airdrop, and I told you guys to buy it, even though it's an airdrop, to buy more of it. So we got the airdrop from very tiny amount of money. Then it goes up to this level first. First I anticipate I get here, which is about 60%. It gets here also. Then now it goes down again, retesting this level over here. So it goes above it, come back to retest this level, and then shoots up and give us about 400%. So $100 invested in this from around even this breakout, the breakout we have here, we give you something like around $400 now. And if you buy it even when they first launch, you'll be having like around $1,000 plus. Also, so meme project can be very nice. They can give you a very nice profit, but it require a lot of more work. It requires more work, because people that are building it, you might not even know them. Unlike other projects that you might want to know, okay, who's build out this project, what is the purpose of the project. Meme token doesn't have purpose. They are just built based on some good emotion, some bad emotion. Good emotion if they want to just pack money out of the system, like they want to rob people legally, or should I say illegally. So then people, if you put your money in it, they don't invite you to go and put your money in it. That's where they see it. So if you now put your money in it and they took all the money out of it, it seems like a legal thing to me, because you are the one that bought it. But then if you can, some actually want to do it for because of an heart of love, like they just want to do it for the love of the system. They want people to make money, they want people to have fun, So if you can find those ones that actually have that good mind, good feeling, you can make some profit from it. So let me not make this video too long. You get what I'm talking about already. So just make sure you always do your due diligence before investing into meme projects. So some will die, some will rise, some will survive. But also you don't have to put all your life in investing in a meme project. Don't let meme projects take over your portfolio. You have to invest in some good projects that have a good backing. So that's how it's done here. You don't put all your eggs in a meme project, in a joke. So you have to also remember that. So take care, guys, and love you all.